Hey everyone, my name is Martynas and I spent the last 12 years trying to find out how habits work, how to develop them and become efficient at that. I went to seminars, read some books, and you know what? I needed a tool. And I was looking for a tool, I didn't find one, so I said, well, I'll have this file, Excel file. So I put a lot of sheets there, and for me it works sometimes, but for you guys, you need something else. Imagine, you go to the seminar, time management seminar. You want to learn how to plan your day. You even get information how to do it and why you should be doing that. You're all hyped up, happy, excited, ready to change your life for better. But then, a week passed, 2, and this knowledge you gained is fading away slowly. Who had this?
Yeah.
Oh, we have a target audience. That's cool. What happened? Knowledge you gained in this seminar, we needed to translate into habit and make this habit stick so we'll be successful in life. And Houston, we got a problem there, right? And it's very difficult to develop a habit. 9 out of 10 people fails there. Scientific research shows us that 40% of our daily actions are influenced by habits. So it makes sense to have great habits, right? And Houston got a solution. Bringing Whemsy Buddy. This little Whemsy Buddy is going to help you to develop this habit efficiently. You want to hear how? Let me tell you. This application is based on solid foundation. You have a memorable picture. 90% of people have photogenic memory. Then you have benefits and resources explaining why you should be doing that and how you should be doing that. And then you have game elements encouraging you to play on that and develop the habit you want. And another thing is community. You find people like-minded to discuss about the habit that matters to you, and you can even invite them to challenge you there. Cool, right? But why not to develop one habit? Want to develop a lot of habits. To have a balance in life. You see this pie there. This is my example. These are my categories. And you have my balance of life here with different habits. So, what is the market there? The market is huge. In the United States only, it's $11 billion. It's coaches, audiobooks, books, and we see there a window of opportunity. So, translating newly acquired knowledge into practice. Well, there are some competitors, right? But they're not dominant at this moment. They're like MindBloom, super better, but they have a long way to go to be dominant in the market. What about our team? I think we have a dream team here. Like Robertus, he's an entrepreneur himself. He started his startups when ecosystem in Lithuania didn't exist at all. Then we have another guy, Kairys. He's like walking encyclopedia. Like 2 guys, developers who met just 2 days ago, and they were so passionate about this idea and interested in this industry, and they are successful developers already. And me, I'm like burning fire behind this to make it work. And we have this in common, self-help geeks with skills. So, what about our business model? Let me introduce and start with value proposition. It's a tool for successful development of desired habits, for people, customers, self-help junkies, for people who go to seminars, read books, audiobooks, we really want to help them, and then our key partners, authors, educators, science centers, youth organizations. At this moment, we have already 3 international universities interested for developing content. And education centers that host events as our channels, and customer relationships. We make seminars ourselves and events, and this network building Facebook. Thank you guys for becoming friends. We received a lot of friends yesterday. And then we have key activities, content, development and marketing, key resources. Well, of course, team, partners, and content, and servers. We're gonna spend money, yeah. And on servers, development, and marketing, but we're gonna make a lot of money too. Selling habits, in-app sales, and also sponsor habits. So what are our next steps? Our plans, test prototype, that's what we're doing right now, build native app, and form partnerships. Our needs, technical people, investment, and early adopters to test our product. So, Startup Monthly, bridging the gap between startups becoming successful businesses. Whemsy, bridging the gap, knowledge becoming success in life. Go Whemsy, go nuts. Thank you guys.
That's really great energy. I got a chance to talk to you again yesterday about some of the other. I loved it when I was actually starting to see the product itself. I would love to get just some more concrete examples, whether it's me doing more, like I have a partially separated shoulder, and I'm trying to build it back up, and I need to do more pull-ups each day, and I'm going to get back to a level where I want to get to, and I feel like 100% of it. So just some of those examples so that whoever you have sitting across from you says, you know, wow, I could actually use that in my life. You met my partner yesterday and saw a product. She really liked this product, so you made a good connection with her over the habit of meditation. Everybody has something that they're trying to do more of, and you made the great point that this isn't about avoiding negative things like cutting down on drinking. It's about positive habits. So just digging in on that, so it makes that visceral connection with the person you're sitting across the aisle from would be great.
So at which stage is your product? So you finished testing? Is it on the App Store, like it says right there?
At this moment, we have that app, and we're testing between like our friends at this moment. So hopefully next week we'll start testing between people who already had a survey, because we chose habits we put as in examples first. What is the most popular? So this web app you can use on Windows Phone, on Android phone, on iPhones. And when we have feedback there, then we go to the native app. So we have this customer development process very tight. It's like according to Steve Blank.
So I can't go on the App Store and get it?
Not at this moment. We will send the link where you can just go as a web browser, and it will look like an app, especially for iPhone apps. You just need the internet.
Can you give examples of other habits, the different types of habits you can help establish with this app?
Yes. Through my last 12 years, I experienced myself that there are like 5 categories I found very interesting. It's wealth, health, emotion, mind, social. So it's like Whemsy acronym here. So that's why this name comes from. So it actually covers the whole life. So we have wealth, like planning a day. In health, we can say like drink water or eat breakfast. In mind, we can say something else. In emotion, about share your smile or dance or something like that. So we can have like small habits, like breathing, and big habits. We need more information.
Which habits do you plan to charge for?
That's a good question. Well, we're planning to launch this moment, 3 habits in each area. It's going to be free, 2 habits developed extra. So it's not decided, to be honest, which we're going to charge. But you can, when you play with that, you get points. It's gamification. And you can buy it for points. So you don't need to spend money. But you can buy it like for 50 cents or $1 if you don't have any points for that. So
how hard is it to add the new habit to the system?
it's not that really hard. It's we talked with developers, with people who develop in this moment this web app, with new developers. So they said this is doable.
So what does it mean? What is the process to define new habit in the platform?
When we go to choose the category we want to develop, there is a plus button, and when we push it, they can give us suggestions or they can answer questions.
What is the information that you have to add to the system to define new habit? Is it like a scenario based, or what is how do you define habit for a person?
Okay. First, we're going to put the habits we get from different educator centers and habits that I found out during those 12 years. But in the long run, we want to make it, as I said, individual growth path. So you can answer the questions, and the more questions you answer, the more individual system gets. Because the first time we have this application, all of us, we have a similar thing. And the more questions we answer, the more getting educated, so we have the habits we want. So they're a bit different.
Good. So I like what's here. I would really focus on the social side of things in order to actively pull in people into the Whemsy universe as a part of using it, right? So if I'm going to try and form a new habit, like working out at the gym, right? In order to even tell Whemsy that I want this as a habit, I should have to go and tell 5 of my friends through Whemsy. You know, then those 5 of my friends are going to go and hold me accountable to that, right? Because if you're trying to form a new habit, you're going to need a lot of prodding to stay on it. Because the habit only gets formed after, what was it, like 6 weeks of regular behavior, and at that point you've graduated into it actually being a habit. How are you going to help me break through? Whereas before I was having trouble sticking to a thing, how do I come back to this good behavior? And I think the social side of things not only helps me do that good behavior, but also then introduces my friends to Whemsy. So kind of forcibly pulling in a user's friends is going to help this thing go viral.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.